Well, after what we just heard from Uncle Howdy, we'll talk about that later. Right now, it's the newest signing to Monday Night Raw coming off of the Blue Brand SmackDown. It's Bronson Reed. So let's see what he has to say. Looks like big Bronson Reed is not leaving SmackDown. He has his eyes on the United States title, but can he get it? Okay, we're heading into our first match of the night, and it is the double champion, the NXT and World Heavyweight Champion Oba Femi, after having a successful night past couple of nights at Berlin, Germany, and then Denver for both the premium live events, successfully defending both titles on two different nights. Oba Femi is now looking for a new challenge. But I wonder who it could be. Now let's talk about Uncle Howdy. Now Uncle Howdy, he's laid down two challenges. First is tonight in the main event, Becky Lynch has been wanting a shot at the Women's World Champion, Nikki Cross. Well, she has to go up against, well, what he calls a lost soul from SmackDown. So that's going to be tonight. But who else is coming to Raw from SmackDown? But then we also have another Firefly Battle Royal next week. And whoever wins, well, the winners of tonight and next week will get championship opportunity in 2 weeks. Now, who is Oba Femi taking on here tonight? And it is Carmelo Hayes. Now, the last time we seen Melo, he just lost his Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles at SummerSlam. It looks like he's looking on to bigger and better things. He wants the World Heavyweight Championship, and he has to go up against Oba Femi to do it. Now, speaking of Intercontinental Championship, that title's no longer in the hands of AJ Styles. It is now under the hands of the monster, Abyss. And what does Abyss plans to do with that Intercontinental Championship? I hope it's not something too bad. But you know, when it comes to Abyss, it's probably the worst thing imaginable. But we're about to kick things off here. Our first match on Monday Night Raw. Okay, Oba Femi and Carmelo Hayes. I don't think these two have ever interacted before. And now look at this. Oh my Jesus. Already showing off his power here. But Melo showing off his speed. And Oba Femi manages to move out the way of that springboard moonsault. Now Carmelo Hayes has a big chance to prove himself here. He's going up against the double champion, Oba Femi. He has to figure out how to beat this man, because remember, this man, Oba Femi, is still undefeatable. No one has yet to figure out how to beat this man in a one-on-one contest. But maybe the former NXT champion, a former Intercontinental champion, could figure out the way to do it. But right now, Oba's just squeezing on this man's head. But who could be next for Oba Femi, especially for both brands? I'm hearing that the next episode of NXT is going to be another gauntlet. So another gauntlet, just like Seth Rollins won. But unlike Seth Rollins, he didn't win at the Great American Bash. But maybe whoever wins next can win at their NXT's next premium live event in 8 weeks' time. Halloween Havoc. Things are going to get spooky down in NXT. But in 3 weeks' time, it's going to be Bad Blood. Right now, Ola, big running elbow drop connects. Now he goes for the cover off of it here. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 count already. Melo has been feeling a little bit down ever since he lost his Intercontinental Championship for the second time. He started off the season as the champion. He lost the title to Dragon Lee and was able to get it back before losing it to AJ Styles at SummerSlam. Maybe a win here. Well, that's going to be one of the most difficult things Carmelo Hayes is going to have to accomplish. Finding a way to beat Oba Femi. Right now, I was about to say he was doing pretty good so far, but Melo just got shoved off. Big shoulder tackle again from Oba Femi, using the full weight of his body, just trucking through Melo. Usually Melo has Trick Williams, but I guess Melo wants to do this by himself here. That's Oba Femi just taunting the man. Did you see that dodge there? But Oba Femi, I think he took too long. It allowed Melo to slip through the back, allowing him to fight through it. Oh, this isn't good for Oba. Oh my Jesus! Shoulder tackle right to the outside. Now back inside the ring, Melo. Oh my Jesus! Melo took too long to think of anything to do. That just might have costed him there. And oh, this isn't good. Release back suplex into the cover. Could be enough. 1, 2, and oh, super close. But Melo back to his feet. Not racing any opportunity. If he thinks he can get it, he's gonna go for it. Targeting the legs of Oba Femi, trying to weaken the base. Now big Irish rip. He ducks under, leapfrogs over. Big tilt-a-whirl, take down the springboard moonsault, but again, nobody was home. Now Oba gets caught, trying to call for something, and fires back. What's this? Oh no, I know what this is. Oh! Multiple kicks. A wicked clothesline. And now Oba Femi looking for the finishing maneuver. Pop up into the fall from grace, and this one is over. And it's not. Carmelo Hayes showing some resiliency here. Finding a way to kick out from the fall from grace. But if he doesn't find a way to counteract that with more momentum in the offense, it's not going to mean nothing. You're just biding time. And another springboard moonsault, but this time it connects to the back and again to the back of Oba Femi. Carmelo Hayes taking to the skies anything he can to try to take down Oba Femi. And Oba keeps fighting back. Oh, this isn't good. Hoop Dreams connects to Oba Femi. This could be enough. 1, 2, and it's not. So hang on a second. Oba Femi quickly popping up. And oh, neck first off of the top rope. He goes for the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and it's enough. Oba Femi picking off another victory here. Who can stop this man? Oh my, wait, hang on a second. That's Drew McIntyre, the former World Heavyweight Champion, the Blood King. Oh, this could be awesome for Bad Blood. Alright, before we get to our main event, here's the Intercontinental Champion, Natalya, after picking up a win against Michin at Bash in Berlin. So let's see what she has to say. Wait, hang on a second. That's Soroka. Oh my Jesus. We're having an unscheduled matchup between Natty and Soroka. What the hell is happening here? Soul trying to intimidate Natalia, but Natalia is not feeling intimidated. Soul better be careful. Natty looks like she is not. I mean, she hasn't been herself for the longest. She looks more blood driven. If Soul Ruka wants to beat Natalia here, she's gonna have to use everything in her arsenal. Maybe she has something that Natalia won't expect. Right now, Natalia not doing so bad. I don't know what happened with Natalia and Michin, but something in Michin set Natty off hard. That she has developed this huge mean streak that we haven't seen in Natalia. And now she's blaming it on her words, useless newbies. Apparently, well, it's true what Soroka says. Apparently, Natalia is jealous of all the newcomers performing so well, outshining Natalia, that she feels like she hasn't got respect. Even though Soroka says everybody respects Natalia, but right now it doesn't matter. Natalia wants to hurt people. And right now she wants to hurt Soroka. Big, deep locks and holds here on Ruka right now. And Ruka can't even escape it. She's just getting pieced up here. Maybe Soul can find a way to escape. No, she couldn't, as Natalia just sweeps the legs out from under her. She goes for the Irish Whip. We wasn't supposed to have a match here. We were supposed to have a different match, the main event. Becky Lynch versus the Lost Soul from SmackDown. But Natalia said she wanted to beat Soroka's ass here tonight. And luckily we had a referee on standby. We always gotta have those referees on standby. But right now, oh my Jesus! Soroka goes flying, but Natalia doesn't give a damn. Instantly just popping up, and oh my Jesus. Oh! Gorilla press into a power slam. This is what Natalia is all about, crushing dominance. But can Soroka find a way to overpower, outclass her? But oh! Elbow drop to the spine, all the way from the top. Soul hasn't been looking very good in this matchup. Honestly, I just like to believe that she was not prepared to have a match here tonight. And Natalia, she's always feisty, always ready to hurt somebody. Oh my Jesus! Try to go for that discus lariat, but Soroka turns it around into a Spanish fly. Now she's looking to put down Natalia, but Natalia dropping her down with the inverted DDT. And now she's looking to put punishment on Soul. Armbar applied, but Soul manages to escape it. And a big springboard crossbody connects. If we see what Soul has been doing on NXT, then you know Soroka is very impressive inside of the ring. I know it may not look like it now, but if you saw what she was doing in NXT, her matchup against Lola Vice, and a discus lariat finally connects from Natalia as she goes for the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and Soroka couldn't get the job done. Natalia walks away with a huge win. Now, I think Natalia Barrett's so rookie here, so she's not ready for someone like Natty. But right now, let's get to our main event. Okay, it's time for our main event here. Becky Lynch versus a lost soul from SmackDown. Now, I wonder who it is. And we know Becky, she's been hungry for the Women's World Championship. Managed, tried multiple times, but just couldn't get the job done. Got eliminated in the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Didn't last long at the Dragon's Rise Women's Battle Royal. But right now, she has a one-on-one opportunity, and it's against a lost soul of SmackDown. We know Uncle Howdy, he calls them the lost souls, those that were on SmackDown wandering themselves here over to Raw. But also Raw, I mean SmackDown gets some Raw superstars. It's like a little trade up here, a little shake up. So I wonder who is on Raw, on SmackDown, that was on Raw. And who else is on the SmackDown, from the SmackDown roster, now on the Raw roster? So who is the lost soul? And I think I know who that soul is. It is Lyra Valkyria, the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. She's on the brand where she found herself famous on the main roster, going up against someone who she called a friend before. Things are about to get heated here tonight in the main event. And whoever wins in 2 weeks' time on Monday Night Raw will take on Nikki Cross for the Women's World Championship. And don't forget the Firefly Battle Royal next week. Whoever wins that in 2 weeks' time will get a shot at the Wyatt 6 World Tag Team Championships. Things could be looking pretty good in the next 2 weeks. But let's close the show here tonight, Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch, the man, versus the lost soul from SmackDown, Lyra Valkyria. Alright, folks. Things got pretty hectic today, but we're about to close things up. One more matchup. Now, Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. And now look at this. Lyra already showing how good she is, flying through the air with a crossbody. Now, that's what I was trying to say. Both Lyra and Becky, both Irish-born women. So much history between them from NXT to the main roster. Becky said that she helped Lyra find her place. Lyra said she didn't need Becky's help. Becky kind of took offense to that. So it's only fitting these two have a matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Now, on Lyra, she was kind of not doing so good on the SmackDown roster. Had multiple chances to try to get the Women's United States Championship. She had a match at Dragon's Rise, but failed. Kiana James, the former champion, beat her with her own move. And she got really close at SummerSlam during the Women's Carnival match. Made it to the final two. Tried to go for the peripetia. But Rhea Ripley with the nice added counter into a powerbomb puts Lyra away. And now she's here on Monday Night Raw, locking horns with the man, Becky Lynch, who Becky is hell-bent on winning the Women's World Championship. And right now, Lyra Valkyria looking for something here. Big knee to the jaw. Oh, this is not going to be good for Lynch. Oh my Jesus. Hanging her up, dropping her with the leg. It must have been so big that a water bottle is now somehow by the steel steps. Right now, these two dueling it out here. Outside, big drop kick. Out of one. And now Becky tossing Valkyria back inside the ring. Now Becky's had a pretty momentum time here on Monday Night Raw. And wait, hang on a second. Wait a second, that's Bayley. We haven't seen Bayley since she was injured at SummerSlam. What's she doing here against Becky? And she's here. Bayley is here. And getting into the head of Becky Lynch. They didn't even attack her. Just wanted to see her face to face. And I wonder what that is all about. Why did she show up to try and distract Becky Lynch? I figured these two were pretty cool with each other. But once again, Valkyria goes flying through the air. And Valkyria feeling fired up here. Looking for something. Dropping her down head first. But Becky instantly gets back up. Looking for a quick roll up here. Off of the distraction of Bayley. And it did nothing. Now, why did Bayley do that to Becky? We were supposed to have Bayley at the SummerSlam Women's Carnival match. She was supposed to be a representative, but we heard she was injured. She was attacked. But maybe it could have been Becky that injured her. I mean, we know Becky has a history of injuring other superstars, including Bianca, who we haven't seen since Dragon's Rise. But right now, Lyra Valkyria with the Fisherman Buster into the cover. 1, 2, almost a 2. Lyra Valkyria, now's her chance to fly through the air. That's what I think she's going for here. Climbs up with the frog splash, but nobody was home. Becky Lynch sidesteps out of the way. Big takedown there. A much needed frog splash doesn't connect. Becky Lynch trying to go for something there. And she gets caught. Oh! Blubbering blow right to the back of the neck goes Valkyria. And now Lyra lining her up. Big drop kick to the spine. And now I think things are back to normal again after what Bayley got into the mind of Becky Lynch as Lyra climbs back to the top. Hits the frog splash. Finally gets it. And this could be enough here. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out from Becky. And now Lyra Valkyria just trying to keep the pressure up, keep the momentum. Goes flying with the standing moonsault. Becky Lynch, she's not even, I don't even think she's trying anymore. I think having Bayley get into the mind. Oh, wait, hang on a second. The referee just got taken out off of that springboard. I think Lyra overshot that. That's how I was trying to say. Bayley got into the mind of Becky Lynch. Kind of distracted her. She's not doing what she could be doing. But right now, Lyra Valkyria slams her down. Top rope once more. Looks for a third. Frog splash. It connects once more. 1, 2, 3, and Lyra Valkyria, she gets the next championship opportunity. And you know Becky Lynch must be fuming the fact that she lost due to Bayley. And I wonder what Becky Lynch is going to have to say about that. But Lyra Valkyria, the lost soul, isn't lost anymore. She's found herself a Women's World Championship opportunity in 2 weeks. But can she get it done as we close Monday Night Raw?